Amali's level of willfulness is unmatched. Welcome back to
Why,
Island
thank
Tea.
you.
Welcome back to Island Tea with Kevin and problematic Amali. Why you just frustrate me?
Folks, we're back and we have a special guest here with us to discuss music, to discuss entertainment, to discuss anything he wants to discuss. As in, are we live? No, I mean, not are we live, but can he hear us? Oh, okay, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Mr. Drew, how are you, sir?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, how are you, sir? Welcome to Island Tea. Folks, this is Ricardo Drew joining us virtually on Island Tea this
Yes.
morning. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here, man. Thank you for having me.
Okay, wonderful. So apparently you have some new music to share with us of the sorts.
Correct.
Wonderful. Why don't you tell us a bit about the track and how it happened, the inspiration, etc. Azim, do we have the track already?
I'm sorry.
Brilliant.
Yes, what?
Do we have the track already, Azim? Okay, brilliant. So Ricardo, yeah. So take it away.
Yeah. So basically, the song is called "Homesick,"
Okay.
and it just kind of identifies with the struggle that everybody's feeling at this point, and you would think to yourself, homesick, you're missing home. But in retrospect, this is about home is where the heart is, and for most of us, we want to go outside and we want to party and we want to have a good time. We want to go back to what we knew, and because our hearts are there, we're homesick. We're missing that. For me, it's a couple things. I miss the stage. I miss performing for my fans. I miss performing for my supporters, and also. I am now in Trinidad and I haven't been able to go back to Orlando for a while now. So I am actually homesick. So the song has quite a bit of meaning for me. And it's been received pretty well so far since release. We released it last week. The video is on YouTube. You can go check that out on my YouTube, youtube.com/Team Drew. It was produced by Mr. Roots, very, very bad Roots bass player. And I just hope you guys like it, man.
Go ahead, yeah. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh dear.
We still see him here, but we're not getting audio.
Yes, sir?
No way, no time, no place better than where I live. No way, no time, you better believe it. And this land is my home. And when I'm not fetting, I'm homesick. I'm home. This place is my home. And when I'm not fetting, I'm homesick. I'm home. 'Cause every time that I miss a fed, I start feeling sick. Fetting is like my medicine. Well, now I need a hit. So please don't tell me that party done. I gon' need another one. I can't deal with it because I'm homesick. Yeah. I think you want me in a dance with a gal, sipping my rum. We ready for drinks, ready for vibes, ready for fun. We run out of patience. We've been waiting way too long. Soon as they open the gates, here I come. I keep hearing that home is where the heart is. I believe it. Right now I believe it. It's a no place on the earth like the place that I live. You better believe it. This fete is my home. And when I'm not fetting, I'm homesick. I'm home. This place is my home.
And we are back. So, let me tell you,
Tell me.
I was trying my best not to get up and chip around the studio because this I'm suffering from tobacco, and this song just put me in a whole mood. Um,
That's
Ricardo,
good to hear. That's
question.
good to hear.
Question. Is that live horns we hear on the track?
That was done by the All Star Brass.
Oh. So one of the best
I
bands in the
for
Caribbean
years
then.
for years I did work with the Roy Cape All Stars. So when we were recording this song, I felt like that we needed to get that live brass aspect to it. So we went in the studio and they
Yes.
just did their thing, and it came out
Oh,
pretty
it's
well.
beautiful, beautiful. And we also heard some, some hints of, would it be Haitian or African influence or in the song or somewhat?
mhm.
There's a little bit of everything. Roots loves to he likes to dabble, in African music, and he likes to dabble in the Creole aspect of it. So when he sent me this production, I was just like, me personally, I was just taken away by it. I just thought it was so different. It was like, for me, it was the perfect blend between what we do and what they do, and I just couldn't deny it.
Wonderful, wonderful track. Wonderful track. And
So,
good
Thank you.
work.
releasing music during a time like this must be a different experience. So, tell me a little bit about how did you get your music out there and promote it during all of this inside? Because this is fet music. This is outside music. How did you release
Right.
outside music when people inside?
By touching on the nerves of our desires to want to go outside. It's to want to go back, and as I said, go back to the norm, which may never be, which may be. We really don't know how it's going to end up right now. The risks that are involved, but for this song speaks on so many people's behalf. We all want to go back outside. We all, like, as you said, you have a tobacco. We all want to be able to go out and hug a friend, and knock a glass, and just be in an environment where we could be free and enjoy what life has to offer outside, because we can enjoy what's inside as well. But I think that's what has been the success with this song over the last week. So many people have been like, they take the song and then they put like a collage of their own videos where they used to go party and they're outside with their
Oh,
friends,
yes,
and
yes.
and they just put it together and they tag me in it, and it's really developed into what you call, like, I guess, the homesick challenge. I don't really like to call it a challenge because we didn't challenge anybody to do that, but
Yeah,
it's good to see, that people are actually connecting with the message behind the song.
of
So
course.
Love it, love it, love it. So, should we expect an album on EP to follow the single?
yes, actually, the album is called Homesick. It's actually self-titled, and this album will be, as a matter of fact, I'll just spill the beans right now. On my birthday, which is July 31st, I usually do a show in Antigua called Drew's Day.
Yes.
However, we can't do that this year because of circumstances. So this year we're going to do a double album, and the album will be Homesick, which will feature most of my hits with Mr. Roots, which will feature songs like Vagabond and Bet, and different things like that. And then we have another side of the album called Based on a Drew Story, which ties into my
Yo, I love all these play
I
on words,
love the
by.
plays. I love the play on words.
thank you, and that's actually tied into my series I do on my Instagram and YouTube, which gives people a little insight as to who I am, the struggles I've faced, the ups, the downs. You get the good, the bad, and the ugly in these
Indeed.
stories. So we have 8 episodes, which was season one. And people can go to my Instagram, they can go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Team Drew, and they can see every episode. They can check it out, leave a comment, let me know how you feel about it. But that album will actually tie into the series. So all the songs that we would have featured, like there was a song called the Breakup Song that so many people thought that the song was directed to Patrice, and different things like that. You can go and check the story, and now that could tie into the album as well. So we're releasing that on the 31st of July.
Right. Okay, brilliant. You mentioned Carnival and your event Drew's Day that you usually host for Antigua Carnival.
Right.
Is Carnival officially cancelled in Antigua?
Yes, it's officially canceled.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
it has been,
Oh
unfortunately,
dear.
everywhere.
And yeah, that's true. Yeah, ours hasn't been cancelled yet because ours like is in December,
Yeah,
January.
yeah.
So technically, we've had Carnival for the year. In the regional sense of the word Carnival.
Because think it
Right.
is the beginning of the carnival calendar. We
Right.
start
Right.
off the carnival year,
Yep.
But locally, we actually consider Carnival to be like the
the end of
entire
the year.
series of events,
Yeah.
and not just Carnival
Oh,
Day, right? So our
got you.
Carnival actually starts like late November and goes into the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of January,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah,
So technically, we've had Carnival this year, but we're still waiting to see if we're gonna have another Carnival in December 2020. So
well, I hope you do.
obviously,
I hope you guys are able to.
yes, and we hope you're able to come for it.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there because I miss it so bad. I gotta be there, man. I gotta be there.
Oh, apparently a young lady just walked into your video screen.
We just had a guest.
Yeah. Say hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Hi. Yeah. Say hi. You know what to say hi? They can see you, Liara. Yeah, that's my daughter.
Okay, wonderful. Is she musically inclined as well, or is she going into accounting or law?
Well, so far it seems like she's doing a little bit of everything.
Okay.
She loves music and she's very smart. So right now I think she might be going into law as well. I find myself having all kinds of negotiation with her that I should be having
course.
with a 3-year-old.
Of course.
Well, so we know that you appeared on America's Got Talent. Tell us
Yes.
how it impacted your career.
America's Got Talent impacted my career because it was the start of my solo career. That was the first time that I had ever gotten booed like that ever in my life. And when we were finished performing, I went outside and I told the guys, I said, guys, I want to go to Barbados and I want to start working with some of the top producers there because at that time crop over was right around the corner. So I said to myself, I want to start working with some of the top producers so that when this episode airs, we will not, people won't look at us and be like, okay, no, they suck. They'll be like, okay, now something went wrong. So it had to be a mistake. And then when I looked at them and I said, anybody's with me? And they all said no. And the following day, I was on a plane to Barbados, and that was the start of my solo career.
Brilliant.
So you see how nose turn into amazing things sometimes.
Sometimes for real.
Well, especially if we don't take the no. If we take the no and have a seat, then we kind of accept
Then
it.
we'll never know.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
Love it.
well, Ricardo, we're almost out of time. Is there anything you'd like to tell the people of St. Kitts and Nevis who are listening? We have thousands of listeners that are logged in on and will be logged in, to the live video, when they wake up, young people.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for all the love that I always get from St. Kitts. If it's one place that gives me a lot of love all the time, it's there. So I want to say thank you to all my supporters, everybody that's out there. And I also want to encourage people just to stay in contact with us, man. We don't bite. So hit us up on the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter at It's Drew. And you can get all the content, all the stories, all the new music, the video for Homesick at youtube.com/It's Drew. And last but not least, I want to big up my Rhythm Stream family. I want to say thank you to Kev for organizing this interview. And thank you for you guys for having me this morning.
Thank you very much, Dr. Joe. Thanks for being here with us.
You just get a whole MD.
I'm saying.
His Excellency. This show is every Monday to Friday, 8 to 10. So hopefully we can chat with you again sometime in the near future, and you can give us an update on what's happening.
Most definitely.
With your career and with music in general.
Most definitely. And you guys be safe out there, and I hope, that nothing goes to canceling your carnival. I hope your carnival, happens. All the best with that.
Yeah, thank
And
you
I
very
will
much,
be
sir.
there.
I was just going to ask, are you going to if we keep it going? I hope you're showing up.
I'm there, man. I'm there.
Okay.
Say no more.
All right.
Wonderful,
That's a
wonderful.
deal.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, guys. Y'all be safe.
Okay, bye. That was our esteemed friend from across the waters, from Antigua, but residing in the U.S. The man himself, Ricardo Drew. We're going to pause for a quick break. We're going to play his track one more time so you can soak into your soca bones and get right back on this umpteenth episode of Island Tea.
From the south